That was remarkable, Miss Whitmore, truly.
You are very kind. Music has always been central to our family.
How long have you been playing?
Since I was 5, my mother insisted. I am grateful she did.
And your sister? Does she play?
Jasmine has many gifts. The harpsichord is not among them, I'm afraid.
What are her gifts?
She is very kind, very sweet-natured. She loves the garden and her little herb jars. The servants are fond of her. She is very simple in her pleasures. It is endearing.
Simple?
I mean that warmly.
I'm sure you do.
I thought everyone might want tea. Marin is busy. Your playing was beautiful, Amma. The third movement especially.
Thank you, Jasmine.
I hope it isn't too strong. I never quite get it right.
Miss Jasmine, may I ask you something?
Of course.
The kingdom of Aurevane has been ruled by the same bloodline for 240 years. The fourth king, Aldrich II, nearly lost the entire realm in the border wars of the Eastern Ridge.
Do you know how it was saved?
Not by the army. The army had been beaten back twice.
It was saved by the river trade agreement. Aldrich II opened the eastern waterways to the border clans instead of pushing the war further. He gave them access to the market routes in exchange for 100 years of peace. Most people think it was a military victory. It was not. It was a trade agreement nobody wanted to sign and everybody needed.
Where did you learn that?
My father has a very good library and I have a lot of sleepless nights.
I didn't think people in noble houses read kingdom history for pleasure.
Most people find it dry and boring. I find it interesting. History doesn't flatter anyone. It just tells you what people actually did in the past.
That is exactly the kind of thing the prince would say.
Captain, shall I show you the portrait gallery? We have some remarkable pieces from the last century.
Of course. In a moment.
Captain Rail, may I speak with you plainly?
I would prefer it.
My sister is a wonderful girl. I want to be absolutely clear about that. I love her more than I can say.
I can hear her however coming.
She is not well, not physically, she is in perfect health. But she's always been fragile, in her moods. She has days where she is exactly as you saw her today, bright and warm and entirely lovely. And she has other days that are very difficult for this household.
What kind of days?
Unreachable. There have been outbursts, scenes. We love her through it and we manage as best we can, but I could not feel right letting the prince come here without someone knowing the full picture.
That is very considerate of you.
I simply believe honesty matters, especially in matters like this.
Honesty, yes. How long has she had this condition?
Since she was quite young. Our physician has seen her. It is manageable, but it is real.
Your mother, does she share your concern?
My mother does not like to discuss it. She finds it embarrassing. But I could not stay silent in good conscience.
Miss Whitmore, when I spoke with your sister this afternoon about the history of Aurevane, she answered without hesitation, without confusion, without anything I would call fragile.
She also handled a wet dog with more ease than most people handle a formal dinner. Although I find that suspicious since she said it happened every time a visitor came, but that's not my concern.
She has good days, as I said.
She made 2 strangers feel welcome in a house that was working very hard to make at least one of us feel like we were looking in the wrong direction. I have been doing this work for 6 years. I have visited 43 houses in 3 kingdoms. I have heard a great many older sisters speak with tremendous concern about their younger siblings' well-being. It never means what they say it means.
I don't know what you are implying, Captain.
I am not implying anything. I am telling you what I have observed, which is my job.
I understand completely how it sounds. But I am her sister. I have lived beside her for 20 years. I know things about her you cannot see. I am telling you this because I care about what happens to her. That is all.
I will take everything you have said under full consideration. Shall we find your mother?
Till we meet again, Amaranth.
Thank you very much.
I wrapped up some chamomile. You mentioned your ride back is long, and I thought, if you make it as tea before you sleep, it helps with the kind of headache you get from a full day of being polite to strangers.
Is that what kind of headache I look like I have?
You have been entirely professional all day, and you look exhausted. That is what professional exhaustion looks like.
You are not wrong.
Safe travels, Captain.
Thank you, Miss Jasmine. Genuinely.
The elder one, Amaranth. She is something, isn't she?
Yeah, she is.
You don't sound too impressed and smitten by her.
I am.
The prince would find her impressive.
The prince would find her performance impressive. He would find it impressive the way you find a well-trained horse impressive. You admire it. You don't necessarily want to spend your life with it.
That is a very cold thing to say about a woman.
It is sincere. She spent 7 hours today showing us exactly who she wants us to think she is. Not once did I see who she actually...
And the younger one, Jasmine. The younger one came downstairs with her arms full of herbs and told me she had too many sleepless nights. That's not exactly a selling point.
She also told me exactly how the border wars ended, in a way that most palace scholars still get wrong. She made me tea without being asked. She got drenched by a wet dog in front of 2 royal representatives.
And came back 8 minutes later with a flower in her hair.
The flower was a nice touch. She didn't do it for us, that's the point. She just is. The sister tried to warn you off her.
Told me she has a condition, unstable moods, fragile.
Do you believe her?
I believe Amaranth is deeply afraid of her sister, not the other way around.
What are you going to write?
The elder daughter, Amaranth, is accomplished and well-presented. She would perform the duties of royal consort with skill and without incident.
The younger daughter, Jasmine, was not presenting. She was simply herself. She has read the history of Aurevane and understood it correctly. She managed every difficulty of the afternoon with genuine grace.
And without appearing to try, she gave me chamomile for a headache I did not mention. The prince must see her himself.
Interesting house.